Good Tuesday, everyone. This is meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather. High pressure up across northern Canada, 1,031 millibars, is pushing cold, dry air into the upper Yukon and the central interior, working with a southerly flow coming off of low pressure across the western Gulf of Alaska at about 964 millibars and 972 millibars, two waves out there. That will start to push the winds into the Alaska Range and some parts of the lease side slopes of Fairbanks area around the Alaska Range. Look for gusts there 50 to 60 miles per hour as we go through tonight and into tomorrow. Wind advisories are in effect for some of the higher terrain there. Now, if you're in southeast, it's dense fog around the central and northern sections of southeast, especially around Juneau. A dense fog advisory is in effect until about 9 o'clock in the morning there, so any travel plans in or out of Juneau could be a little bit slower thanks to poor visibility and lower ceilings as we go through the rest of tonight in early morning hours. Out across the west, it's snow and blowing snow for some cases there up and down the west coast. Looks like low pressure as it sits out across the central and western Bering will keep poor visibility in some cases, but generally just some light snow up and down the western coastal communities. With wind moving through the central and northern parts of the Bering, do expect to see a little bit of a reduction in visibility around Kotzebue Sound, parts of the lower Yukon Valley as we get into your Wednesday. Some of that will gradually improve as warmer weather starts to shift northward. A frontal boundary is working across the southern Gulf Coast, heading for the Alaska Range and into Norton Sound as we get into Wednesday afternoon. And that will bring temperatures up across west and southwestern Alaska. In fact, as we get into the end of the week, we're looking at temperatures that are approaching the 40-degree mark in some parts of Bristol Bay and down toward the Alaska Peninsula, and also across central and southern parts of southeast. So milder air coming off the Gulf of Alaska will tend to be the rule as we get into the middle to latter parts of the week. The drier air, though, that's been pushing off the continent toward the Bering Sea has been helping to grow the ice edge. That's within about 5 to 15 nautical miles of St. Matthews. Strips are even closer than that in some cases. So the ice edge has been advancing west and south as we go through the rest of the week. Expect that to slow just a little bit, but probably resume its west and southerly motion as we get toward your weekend. For areas around south central, are expecting a little bit of milder weather. There could be some rounds of light snow for your night tonight. With Alaska's statewide weather, this is meteorologist Dave Snyder. Find us online anytime.